Story time about the love that I can't have. Not everybody is that lucky to experience the love that is pure, that is selfless, that lifts you up, that takes you out from your deepest despair, that makes you a better person. I have never been an easy person. Moreover, I consider myself installed. Looking back to my life, it scares me how deep I could go in one-on-one episodes. Never understood that once I am so confident and the other moment I am in such deep self-hate. I always thought that I am an intelligent woman. Then why do I do this? It took me a long time to realize because I don't feel that I am loved, or most likely, I don't even love myself. Every time when I hurt myself, I yell at myself like, nobody loves you, you're such a trash human being. Nobody will ever love you. I needed to fear death a few times to value life. I needed to not know if I wake up tomorrow and knowing that the next few hours will decide if I die or live just to realize that I actually wanted to live. I need your love so I can learn to love myself and to be alive. I need your love to wake me up in the morning with a smile and think you are awesome, you are loved. I need your love to look into the mirror and see pretty young woman who is glowing. I need your love to feel sexy again. And oh dear, you loved me. Ever since I broke up with my boyfriend at age 19, I was looking for this kind of love. I always wondered about all those overly cheesy romantic movies. I kind of envied them, to be honest, and was slowly realizing that it was just a fairy tale. Only happens in movies. Until I met you. And why am I writing these lines right now? Because I can never have you. Because years later, if I will ever have any doubt in myself, or will go back into the dark place again, I want to reread these lines and feel your love again. Why were you so special? Because you love me the way I am. Because I did not have to put a mask on. I did not have to pretend that I am somebody else. I didn't have to pretend that I'm stable or innocent or never have overly kinky thoughts. You never judged me. You made me feel secure in my insecurities. You made me love myself. Ever since you left, it was the first time for a long time when I actually went on a date without being afraid that I am not skinny or pretty enough. I went there confident because I felt like I am capable of anything, even if my heart was in pieces. You, dear you, while you were here, made me realize that I am lovable, and yes, somebody can look at me, seeing a beautiful, lovely woman. That 2 weeks filled up my heart with confidence, with joy, with self-respect. I am broken now, but I know it is not the end. Not going to lie, but somewhere in the deepest part of my heart, I always wished and hoped, what if? Even if I knew it won't happen. But hope dies last because that is the killer. Every day I envy your wife, that she can have you, and I just hope she values what she have. I cry myself asleep a lot of times and calling out your name, but I know I will be better. Since I had you, I know I will have love, deep, deep love, and that I'm capable of loving. Ah, yes, I was not sure if I can really love anymore, or am I capable of it? But if you, dear you, would just for a second realize what I feel, you would feel the most loved person in the world. I can love you, and I want to love. I want stability. I want somebody to hold me tight, somebody to rely on. Somebody who will hold my face as you did and look at me like you did. And now I know I will have it. Also true that I don't want anybody else in my life. I don't want to kiss or hug anybody ever again. Just you. I could live the rest of my life just to feel you and your kisses, but it won't happen. So I am mourning you. But I know I will be better. I promise that I don't hurt myself. And I didn't. I am perfectly aware of the fact that your biggest fear was that I will hurt myself. But I would never want to put weight on your shoulder thinking that you made me hurt myself, and I know you would look at me differently. I would never be able to hurt myself knowing it would hurt you. I never hurt myself because of a breakup. I did hurt myself because I felt worthless of love. And you, dear you, made me feel the opposite. My alcohol problem is coming back, but much moderated than it is used to be before. I'm just numbing my pain. I just wish I could kiss your lips, see your bit oldish face, and hug your body. Knowing the fact that it will never happen hurts me the most. Acceptance and letting go is a different phase of mourning. I need time, but not even a whole life is long enough to forget you. I think you are the reason why the relationship with my family improved as well. You gave me enough confidence to tell them about my problems. I don't feel hatred anymore. My heart doesn't hurt anymore thinking of them. Never had those kinds of conversation with my sister that you heard for years before you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for making me a better person. So how do you feel about my story? Share what you think in the comment box under this video. Someone says that love is pain. There are heartbreaking pains like above, but there are gentle pains like the following lovely story. So in the 8th grade, I started school a week late. I was sitting on the last bench when he came in. I used to sit on the bench next to mine. The whole day he was staring at me because I started late and I was new for him. I didn't like him at first because he looked like someone I wasn't exactly on good terms with. But then we had these little talks, here and there, because we were in the same class. Some might call the talks flirting, but not really. The flirting was 2% less, but now there were a couple of long stares and Stroud jokes here and there. Maybe because he sat right in front of me. I am the loud, childish tomboy and he was the all-rounder golden kid. An athlete, a musician, and got good grades. 10th grade came and he was my bench partner. The whole year. There was hella lot of teasing, mostly from my side. He also used to keep his bag on his lap for 1 or 2 hours because I hated when he touches me. Sometimes I even noticed that our feet are touching. I didn't move my leg because I liked it and because he might not know that it's happening. He was the sweetest person, but I will not see him again because we are now in different colleges. So this is it. That's my high school one-sided love story. I fell in love with a man and thinking that that man was the one. I would never meet anyone like that. But now I think we will find our partner, much better than those guys. Just haven't seen it yet. Love yourself more and live beautifully. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more interesting stories. Thank you and see you again soon.